Now for this tutorial, we're going to show you how to set up Jetpack for your WordPress site. Now listen, Jetpack changes a lot, so we're going to have to always update this, but for our team at 714, you'll get the basic idea of how it's set up, even though it looks different all the time. I cannot promise you it'll stay looking the same. All I can promise you is that the concepts behind what we're doing are always the same. So I'm going to close out this little deal right here because I don't want to see it anymore. And I'm going to go into this. We're going to be setting up an account for the client. So for you guys who've never used Jetpack or WordPress.com, this is going to be helpful for you. This is a plugin that we feel is indispensable. So we're going to encourage you to set up an account with WordPress and everything. So I'm going to be doing that here. All right, I'll have to start with one of my email addresses, which is not my favorite thing in the world, but it is the way it's going to have to work because I need to do that. And honestly, actually, I'm going to put it to my business partners because I can send it to him. Perfect. And I'm going to name it that works. Beautiful underscore world. Nope. One. Hard to find a name. Wow. There's a lot of beautiful worlds out there on WordPress.com. So I just got a name. Probably going to be your hardest thing too is finding one nowadays. So that is the way it is. And here we go. All right, so from here, now I've got to pick a password. So I'm going to pick that. For you guys who are able to do it, I'd suggest using a password manager like LastPass. I'm opening my LastPass right now on my phone, and I'm creating a new one with my password generator. And so it's really, really cool to be able to do just a a quick generator. Generate password. All right, that one looks pretty good. I got me a password that's very, 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 very challenging. Again, I always say this. My passwords are all different for everything I do. I do not use the same password over and over. And I intentionally make them very challenging. I'd say at least a password that's 16 characters, and it needs to have uppercase, lowercase letters, as well as numbers and symbols, which is what I've done here. So I'm going to add that, and then we are on our way. All right, and there it is. So now we've set up our account. We've got it going. I can come in here and approve the connection to this site. So I'm going to approve it. And now it's going to connect to the site. And bada bing, bada boom. We're now going to have Jetpack connected. So WordPress.com is not the same thing as WordPress.org. WordPress.com hosts WordPress sites. You're hosting your own site on your own domain. So this is a little different. But what it does is it connects it together so that your ratings and settings and everything else are read and followed and tracked by WordPress.com. Also, there are services they add in that are amazing. I'm going to show you those services, walk through each one of them with you, show you why you cannot live without Jetpack. So let's start with free. See, they've got all this stuff they want to add to you. I skip that. Start with free. And let's get on in there. All right. It's not listening to me. Here it comes. And we're going to go back in. Hopefully this takes me back to my site. Yes. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to activate features. All right, so let's go in here. I don't like doing it the way it's telling me to do it because I don't know what it thinks recommended. I'm going to show you what we're going to do, and then you'll know for sure. Let's do it. Close that with that little X. Here we go. I want you, not going to worry about that. I want you to have everything you need. I'm not doing protect because we're already running a protection. So we have stuff blocking logins. Be careful not to overdo it. These are all paid things. I'm not doing them. I'm not doing that. Image performance. This can perform. This increases our image. This is the CDN service I was talking about. Let's turn it on. So image performance is being turned on. Boom. Love it. Site is connected to .com. It's got our info in here. All right. You can ask questions here or go down. We're going to go in to. All right. Let's see here. All of our settings. Here it is, dashboard settings. Okay. You can enable the WordPress.com toolbar. It replaces default admin toolbar and offers quick links to Reader, all your sites, your WordPress.com profile, whatever. I'm not doing that here, but normally in my sites I would. Next thing, write posts or pages in plain text markdown syntax. I'm not doing that here. It will check our grammar and our spelling. I want that. Speeding up images I want. Display images and galleries in a gorgeous full-screen browsing experience. I don't know. Let's look and see what it says. Learn more. Great thing about this, you can always click the learn more. Let's see what it says about it. Oh, look at this. Carousel and breakout. Ooh, pretty. So we're going to do that. It's really pretty. Yes, do that. I'm not going to show photo metadata. I'm going to leave that down. You can add testimonials if you want. You can add portfolios. I'm not adding those at this point. If the client wants it, I will. You can do infinite scroll. So keep going. You can enable the Jetpack mobile theme. This means that it'll mobilize your site. If you don't have a mobile setting for your site to automate that, you need to do it. So I am going to say turn that on. For us, we're going to use the Divi theme. It's built in. If you use Divi theme, don't do it. I'm going to publish post by sending email. I'm turning that off. And I'm going to go back up here and find my next things I need to do. All right, sharing. You can automatically share your post on social networks. I leave this turned on. Let me show you what this is. Oh, also add sharing buttons to your posts. These are wonderful. You can configure them here. You can add like buttons. I'm going to turn that on because I want it to go through to that. So this is the most important piece. For you guys that use Facebook and other things, you need to do this. So let's connect our social media accounts. I'm not going to be able to do them all here, but I need you to see what this is. Boom. You can connect Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, Tumblr, and Path. When you do, you make it so that it automatically posts all of your blog posts, all of your events, all of your information straight to your social media. Boom. Isn't this wonderful? Wouldn't it be wonderful to be able to click and put your blog post up and know it's going to go right on Facebook? And put your blog post up and know it's going to have a Twitter link and a little blurb about it. Google+, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Path, all those. Boom. This is what does it. This is one of the best pieces that I can give you out there. So folks, go in. Now you're going to have to go through and open up and click each one of your accounts. I can't do that here because I don't have the client's accounts. You're going to go through one, click Facebook. Then you're going to connect Twitter, Google+. So you click it, it brings it up, you approve it, it's done. And then you tell it each time you're setting a post up what you want to be in there. And let me tell you guys, this is really a big deal because honestly, as far as everything goes, you need to realize that I'm gonna have to go back in here and kick me out because it took me through the thing. You need to realize that from every post now you do, you can choose to either turn that on or turn that off. I have it set up where it automatically works, but I'm encouraging you to set it up where it doesn't. Now, when I teach you about adding posts in the future tutorial, I'll show you how to turn that on and off. So when you set the sharing up, we'll be able to do it inside of each post. We're going to be able to work on it. So I'll come back to this and show you at a later date every single thing that happens when you do those posts. through your sharing. Anyways, you've got to set that up. So take the time right now, pause this if you need to, set up Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and everything, and then come right back and I'll show you how to do the next part. All right, I'm assuming you've set up your publicized connections. Now you're going to go to your sharing buttons. Again, inside of here, it's going to pop it up inside of Jetpack, and you're going to be able to add those here. So there's all kinds of options. You can put them on your front page, your posts, your pages, your media. I don't want it on front page, but I do want it on posts and media, and that's probably good. Boom, that's good enough for that. I like how it's these buttons. Now when we add the other connections, so if you add all these connections in here, what'll happen is it'll let you add them here in these buttons, and then you can put them on all your posts and everything. So click save, it saved all that. Now at least this is going to be on each one of our things. Again, all these will be too. It's the easiest way to add sharing buttons to your posts. So again, if you haven't done the connections yet, pause here, add all your connections here. Connect Facebook, connect Twitter, Google, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Path, whatever. Then come back to sharing buttons and choose them and put them on here so you can add. We'll also add a more button. So here we go. I can put in Facebook. Watch how it works here. Add Facebook. Oh, close. Not doing that. Add sharing buttons. Facebook, LinkedIn. We'll let them be Reddit, Twitter, Google Plus, Tumblr, Pinterest. These things are a little less. WhatsApp's cool. These are a little less known, so I'm going to add those under this. I'm going to go under More button, Print, Pocket, Telegram, Skype, Email, all of those. See how it looks. Close. Not bad, folks. Now they can click through and they can share everywhere. Let's save changes. Boom. Now it connects. So again, if you've done your connections already, these guys connect really even to your accounts, and that's perfect. If not, they can share to theirs and your stuff still gets out there. It's awesome. So this is done, and we're going to go back into our main area of WordPress. Let's go back to the site. All right. I didn't want to do that. Now I'm going to do it. Let's see. Site. I'm going to go back into here. This is what the site looks like so far. It's looking pretty good. I'm liking Beautiful World. All right, now I'm going to go back in here, dashboard. Bring this back up. Okay, good enough. Okay, so we're back in here. Let's go back into Jetpack on here. It's dashboard. All these things require you to go back and forth over and over and over again, so please forgive me. It takes time. Back into settings, and you can follow me as we're doing it. Back into settings, sharing. Sharing buttons are done. Like buttons are done. Everything's done in this one. Discussion. We're going to let readers use all kinds of stuff to comment for fun. Look at that. I love this. And then we're going to enable pop-up business cards over commenters, gravatars. We're going to enable comment likes. They can subscribe. It's up. Oh, I pressed upgrade. I meant to press update. I didn't know what that was. Go back. And let them subscribe. Enable. Awesome. Save settings. Okay. Make sure it's saved. Doesn't look like it did. It did. Traffic. Here we go. It's going to collect traffic stuff. We can show related content after posts. Related content after posts is awesome. This allows under your post to be the other blogs that are related to what you're doing. So you can add related. It's pretty awesome. Love it. Right, that's perfect. Generate sitemaps. I want sitemaps because I want Google Sitemaps to work with it. Here's my sitemap information. You need to go ahead and save that. Let's go ahead and get that information there. Copy paste it. And we can then update Google Sitemaps. We've already got all that on here. Perfect. Now I'm going to security. I don't want to do this because we've already got it set up in our security, so leave that alone. We can let people log in with their WP or WordPress.com login. That's actually a very safe thing to do. So we can match with email addresses. We can require accounts to use WP two-step authentication. I love it. Two-step authentication is awesome. All right. And that's it, folks. We have now set up WordPress. I'm going to put the WordPress toolbar on here now since that's connected to, their settings, and then we are done. That is it. And that, folks, is how we set up our settings for Jetpack for WordPress. And I'm telling you, you really need it because it's amazing with the social sharing piece. With that said, signing off. Check out another one of our tutorials shortly.